Hello everyone! You're listening to the first episode of The Future of ICT4D, a Gen Z's Take podcast, hosted by Christine Zuniga. This podcast explores how technology is shaping real lives and real communities, especially here in the Philippines, from the perspective of someone from Gen Z. So, living in the Philippines as a Gen Zer, I've grown up watching how big decisions about technology actually play out in real life. You can literally feel them in the way the internet works, how services show up online, and how fast information reaches people. A lot of what we experience locally here in our country is actually shaped by larger systems deciding how tech should be used for development, like who gets access, and which communities are prioritized. One example is when the country's old agricultural support system just stopped working. Instead of just collapsing, systems like the Open Academy for Philippine Agriculture or OPAPA were built. OPAPA uses technology and distance learning to connect farmers, researchers, and policymakers. It proves that ICT goes beyond our gadgets and iPhones, but it actually helps fix broken systems and get information moving quickly. Gladly, our country has a pretty special advantage in the global ICT landscape. It's called the soft back low end technologies. It basically means we're really good at making software, content, and digital systems for everyday users. As Gen Z, I see this everywhere. Filipino developers, designers, and multimedia creators are highly in demand around the world right now, especially online. For my generation, the real game changer is the mobile phone. Phones aren't just for scrolling on TikTok and whatnot. They're cameras, editing tools, research tools, and publishing platforms all in one device. This covers the 5 C's, which means most people have a phone, networks are in place, we collaborate in chats and online communities, content is mostly video and audio, and it's cheaper than ever. ICT today goes beyond sharing information. Communities of champions, for example, shows how people turn discussions into real policy changes. Farmers groups, student orgs, and youth communities use Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and group chats to demand better systems, better services, and stronger accountability from the government. I am part of this too, actually. So, through graphic design and video editing, I created content for political awareness and societal issues in several youth organizations back when I was in high school. I use my phone and laptop not just for work and study, but to create content that makes a difference in my community. Technology makes it way easier for different sectors to connect to, so information can move fast between agriculture, health, education, and the environment. So when big calamities happen, quick and reliable information matters more than actual physical tools. So take the 2025 typhoons in the Philippines, for example, the very recent ones like Tino. Social media spread updates, evacuation information, videos of the flood, and helped communities reach out for help. For Gen Z, this pertains to the real time posts on Facebook and Instagram stories and group chats coordinating relief operations. From this, we could see how technology has become so important in helping communities react and adapt quickly. For my generation, access isn't exactly the problem anymore since the tools are already in our hands. The real challenge is using them smartly to push for better policies, fix problems in the system, and create real, lasting change. And that's all for now. Thanks everyone for listening, and that was the first episode of The Future of ICT4D, a Gen Z's Take podcast. See you next time!